Alright, it's been a long time since I did any kind of vlog like this, but I thought I'd do it because it was such a good idea. The book idea, anyways. I've had a lot of ideas this year for books, and recently this week I had a dream and I wanted to do like two, and then I forgot them and I decided not to do anything. But as I was finishing this book, Trapped, and just finished filming the review for it, uh, I got a new idea for another book. And it had nothing to do with the book, it just had to do with the checkout page. And I was like, wow, this book hasn't been rented in 2 years. How does this book feel? How books must feel. It was a new idea I came up with, and it's something I've never done before, and I'm pretty sure I've never heard of people doing inanimate objects, like how they feel. I mean, there's been a couple books out there, or not books, but like movies, but not really a book, I don't think, about inanimate objects and feelings. Like food related things, that's been done 1,000 times before, probably, but not actual things like a hardcover book on a shelf. So I figured I'll give it a crack. It's my 13th book that I have, at least on this computer. I've gotten like thousands, but uh, that I've really thought was good. Like number 13, this could be a winner. WWW, World Without Weapons. That one was this year, I think. Viral Rain was a couple years ago. The Weatherman, that was this year. The Tattoo Killer, that was recently this year. The Stars, that's an old one. The Photographer, that was last year. The Nickel Boy, that was this year. Project Gooey Bear, years ago. Johnny's Appleseeds, that's going to revolutionize the way you guys think of Johnny Appleseed, by the way. Fantastic. That was earlier this year in the spring and summer. How Books Must Feel, you just saw it. That's 10. 11, 12, 13. Blizzard Zombies is old. Deaf to Ugly, that's a good one. I can't wait to write that one. And Fortune Cookie, I think that was earlier last year. But if you can think of that, that's 10 books this year. 9 to 10 books. Some famous writers work their whole life to get a set of books like that. And I come up with them like that. Just, I don't write any. But, I write the idea down and see where it goes. When I have the time, I have lots of time, but not always motivation to write these. But I like it. And while I'm up here, I don't think people really do them justice. But movies to review. And I came up with a new scale that Rotten Tomatoes and stuff doesn't really even use. And no one uses that I think of. But I call it WIWIA, or WIWIA. Would I watch it again? And I think after each review that I film, I will put WIWIA, and I'll be like, would I watch it again at the end? And then I'll give my rating, which is yes and no. I wouldn't watch it again. I would watch it again. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit. I mean, 4,800 words, 13 pages, and that's just tidbits. I'm going to make so much longer here. But as you can see, these are in no apparent order. I'll just do little things here and to what my current thoughts were. Whoa, what is this? Box office of, I think Escape Room was only 155 million. I'm self-editing already. But yeah, as you can see, look at all these cool books I've read. Movies I've watched to review. Dumbass. Anyways, yeah, some of these are really good. Basically, all I do is put their box office make and the main characters, if I know them. And a little bit of what I thought of it, if I thought the plot was good, and basically a review. And most of these are not box office hits at all. I just plucked them out of randomosity. Like Hotel Mumbai should have gotten like 10 times 21 million because it was really good, but it didn't. And Downsizing was shitfest, and it deserves to get less than 20 million, and it probably did. But Red Sparrow was vulgar and disgusting. I think that was a failed attempt at porn, to be honest. Not Jennifer Lawrence's best choice for a film, but whatever. Schindler's List, Hitler film, Book Thief, a Hitler film, The Zookeeper's Wife, Hitler film. I sort of got stuck in like a 6-7 movie rut of Hitler, and I wasn't complaining. I liked it. La La Land deserved $500 million, though. That was pretty good shit. It won 37 awards. I looked it up. 37 awards across the board. That's pretty cool. Captain Marvel, was not impressed. Us sucked. It didn't deserve a $250 million. Did not. Lazarus Effect is kind of an older one, but I couldn't remember if I'd seen it, and then I realized it's been on TV, so The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Holy shit. Wait till that movie review gets filmed, because I got lots of stuff to say about how that was such a great film. And by the way, every time I listen to I think it's ADHD City, that automatically triggers something in my brain that says The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I don't know why, but it does. But oh, look at this, The Best of Enemies. I really can't remember what that's about. Better Race type films. Oh, holy shit. Yeah, it only made like $10 million at the box office, but I thought it was actually, I'll read it right here. Honestly shocked, because I thought it was actually one of the better race type films made in decades. And I don't even like the actress in it, or the actor, to be honest, but you know, it was pretty good. Bad Samaritans, again, it was a pretty good damn film. Thriller type thing. I didn't like the beginning because they're drug addicts or whatever, but it was still pretty good, and I think it deserved at least 9 figures, like $100 million mark, maybe at least 10, you know. But that was a good movie. But oh, look at all these. Can You Ever Forgive Me? That was fucking brilliant. Melissa McCarthy, or Alyssa McCarthy. I can't remember her name. I think it's Melissa McCarthy. But it deserved, like, again, 10, 20 times $12 million. It was hilarious and fantastically funny and entertaining. Avengers Endgame did not deserve the box office record. To be honest, it was not great. It was so stupid if you haven't seen the 30 films prior. So, nerdfests out there, forgive me, but it sucked. Just letting you know, Dumbo was a piece of shit too. Wrong. I, Tonya was not that great because I didn't like, there was just a character, I guess the character you can hate. John Wick, again, not that great. The Circle was fantastic. Peppermint, I was relentless because I don't really like it, but basically it was like Death Wish with Bruce Willis with what's her name? Not Ava Gardner, but Ava Gardner's an old actress, I think. Jennifer Garner, I think, was the lead, and it was not that great. It was literally like the same as Death Wish, which was better than this movie, but it was just like a female version of that, and it was better than I thought it was, but it was not that great, you know. Alice Through the Looking Glass, I finally got around to looking at that this year. That was good. Black K Klansman wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that great. It was too funny to be serious, I think. But entertaining, I guess. And the last one I watched was Wonder Woman. And I'm gonna rip that shit to shreds because it wasn't that good. Almost $1 billion box office, and I'm glad it didn't get $1 billion because DC and Marvel are like fighting each other to come up with all these stupid character movies, and it wasn't that great.